Hey YouTube, Joe Walker here, Def Digits Guitar Lessons, going live for my student Bernhard right now, who is working on Sissy Strut, which is a lot of C minor pentatonic soloing in 16th notes, like I was just doing. C minor pentatonic puts us at the 8th fret if you're using Old Faithful like this. So I'm going to show you a handful of little 3 and 4 note little bits of this scale, little slices, or cells as I called them in the title of this video, and how to do them with alternate picking with legato mixed in. So to start with, let's just take right in the middle of this position, those 4 notes right there. D string, 2 notes on 10 and 8, A string, 2 notes on 10 and 8. We're just going to look at those 4 notes and how to get through those notes in an efficient way with alternate picking. We can go descending, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Try to make that flow really smoothly, and ascending. So we have no legato yet, and my approach to legato when I'm using alternate picking is I will throw some legato in when it helps me play it. So in this case, flowing through those 2 strings, going down, up on one string to down, up on the other string, doesn't cause me any hiccups in my picking hand. But if it causes you some hiccups, then it might be a good place to consider throwing in legato. But I'll show you where I tend to do it. If I do this kind of 4-note pattern, like that's going D string, 8, 10, 8, and on the A string, 10. So I'm going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now that doesn't scale for me to go as fast. I have to weave my pick in between the strings a little more. So where I put in the legato is down, up, pull off, takes the place of the downstroke, and then I'm free to do the upstroke on the A string. Down, up, pull off, up, down, up, pull off, up, down, up, pull off, up. So my pick hand still keeps the motion of down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But I don't have to be so accurate with my pick. I just miss one of the strings and get the pull off instead. So it's like I'm doing like one of these motions. It's like I get the note with the motion of the pick, but I don't have to hit the string to get it. Down, up, pull off, up, down, up, pull off, up. So now that scales again. I can get it up to what feels like full speed, like I'm running at full speed, just wiggling my hand back and forth. And I can do these moves in different places in this scale because we have mostly 2 notes per string. So anywhere you have a little box of 2 notes per string on 2 adjacent strings, you can do these 3 little exercises that I just showed you. So we can go to the next box right here. We can go descending. We can go ascending. And we can do that little. Next, we can do it up here. Descending. Ascending. I'm trying to figure out whether I like to use my ring finger on both of those notes or middle finger. In this context, I like my middle finger so that I can just focus on different fingers on different frets. Then we got this thing. And then same thing on the top. So there are a couple other things that I can show you that will work on all of these little cells. Let's see, let's come back to the first one we started at here. we can do a 3-note repeating thing that still maintains the alternate picking approach. So 3 notes with alternate picking is going to go down, down for 3 notes, and then up, up for the next 3 notes. So with alternate picking, we have to think of it as a sequence of 6 notes instead of just repeating 3s. So we get down, up, up, and that's the thing that repeats. If we do maybe this, down, let's do descending. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm doing a roll here with my ring finger to get from the A string to the D string. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, this is not scaling for my pick hand. I have to weave in between the strings too much. There's one spot that throwing in the pull off again is going to help. I'm going to go down, up, pull off, up, down, up, pull off, up, down, up, pull off, up. And that will work on all the rest of these spots as well. Down, up, pull off, up, down, up, pull off, up. Here, down, up, pull off, up, down, up, pull off, up. Oops. And then same thing on the top. Down, up, pull off, up. One last one, we can do an ascending group of 3. So we can go back to where we started. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And I'm doing a roll in the reverse direction now. With my ring finger from the D string to the A string. Down, up, 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 down, up. If you've noticed the pattern for throwing in the hammer-ons and pull-offs so far, it has been to replace a downstroke, the last downstroke on a higher string when we're about to move to a lower string. That's what's going to happen again here. We're going to go down, up, hammer-on, up, down, up, hammer, up, down, hammer, up. And then again on all the rest of the spots. And here. And here. So when we throw all of that stuff in together, we can get a pretty fluid picking and very minimal legato in the left hand that allows it to flow really well on the pick side without picking every single note, but still sounds like it's mostly picked instead of sounding like legato all over the place. There you go. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.